Hello everybody, my name is Jason Ballay. In this video, I will be speaking with Tracie Mahan as she's channeling the Imperial console, the Orion console, and the Mantis console. We're going to be talking about the shift, new energy, the blue skies, the glow that is going on in New York about a few weeks ago. We talked about that. The light language from a shaman, that was pretty interesting, so you don't want to miss that, where the language code of light is coming through. And also we talk about the loud booms in Ohio, the event, the shift. So a lot of great information. Also a powerful message by the Mantis console at the end of the video. So please don't miss that. It's a very good message at the end. Thank you. Enjoy the video. My ex, who am I speaking with?
This is Daniel the Octurian.
Hello, Daniel. I'm Jason.
Hello, Jason. We may switch around a lot, just so you know. I am the gatekeeper, as this one calls me, and we do move around a lot in the body, so you may see that happening as well. So when you ask the questions, I will find the one who has the best answer for you, and I will bring them in.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Are you ready for the questions?
I am. I am ready for the questions.
Okay. First question is the blue glow that's been happening over New York City around the Queens area. A lot of people have been seeing these blue white light glows in that area in the night sky.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just wondering, what was that and what is that for and what is it doing?
One moment, please. This one's getting a download.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So the blue skies, and just so you are aware, you are now speaking with the Imperial Council. And you would like to know about the blue skies. And the blue skies are definitely part of the shift that is happening for your planet at this time. It is bringing in a new frequency, a new level of awareness. And the event that happened in New York, as you speak of, that one needed to be more pronounced, as the area needed to have, as you might say, a little shakeup. People are so busy looking down at their phones or looking at whatever is directed down. They are not looking up anymore. People do not look up at the sky. And we wish that they would, because there is so much for them to gain by doing that. And we invite everyone listening to please look up, look up, look up. There is so much up there. You will get light codes from the sun, from the sky, from the color that is being expressed right now in our skies. Some of you may have noticed the color of blue, or the shade of blue that you are experiencing when you look up, is a slight different blue than what you've known before. You may or may not remember this. And that is okay if you do not remember. We just say that this particular shade of blue is offering you a frequency that is helping you to wake up or activate your inner knowing that there is more to life than what you are experiencing. And this is helping so many to move into this new and next wave that is coming. You have not experienced the next wave just yet. You are still at the tail end of this wave that is coming through at this time. This wave that you are experiencing is one that has been bringing up a lot of things for people. It is really getting rid of all fear-based energy as best we can, and that is the frequency we are sending in at this time. I say we, but there is many galactical councils that are out here with the Imperials, with the Octurians, with the Sirens, and the Orion councils, all the different councils. There are many. This host that we are speaking through does not know of all of them, so we are limited on what we can tell you in reference point to that. But there are many councils out there, and everyone is sending the frequencies to help your planet, to help move and shift this awareness to its next level. And when everybody starts to get on board with that, and not everybody on the planet will have to do that, but when the majority of the people are bringing in this new frequency that is being put into your environment, you will find that there will be another wave that comes through. Have you noticed that your skies, say in the sunrise and sunset, have been doing unique things lately?
Hmm.
Lots of people taking pictures and posting them. Pay attention. There is a lot going on with the sky. Lots of symbology in the sky. Lots of things to notice and see. If you get a sense or a feeling, please trust it. There are things that are happening that you may not be aware of, but you may sense something is going on, and you are right.
Earlier, you said that we don't remember the blue glow. Is that from the past, the blue glow, or is that from uh, a certain time or event for that blue glow? The reason why we don't remember it.
From you mean the sky, the
Yes, the
blue
blue
sky?
glow in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the blue glow. Well, there is when you were a child, the sky was a little different than it is today. And we are not sure that you would remember that. But as you look up, you will notice that there is different shades of blue that come through. And we want you to pay attention to that because those are the frequencies that are being aligned for you right now to work with your energy field, your frequencies, your DNA, and to wake you up, to bring you into alignment with your purpose here on the planet at this time. If you are a light worker, these are very important energy codes, energy frequencies to step into. If you are feeling tired and worn out, these frequencies will help to bring that energy back up. It is a very important frequency to have, and we ask everyone to pay attention and do their best to go outside for a little while. And this one is laughing because she lives in a place, she lives in Oregon where it rains, she says. But she has just had lots of blue skies the last few days, and she has gone
Mhm.
outside and she has been standing under the blue skies in the sunlight. And it has moved her energy, and she has noticed the difference. And so we ask you all to give this a try, to consciously ask and open up to whatever frequency is in the highest and best for you at the time, and you will receive it. Just like as you were asking questions, and this one was getting a download right before we got started. There was a new frequency that she needed to acclimate to before we could get going. And you can ask for those just like she does. Just ask for any upgrades, any activations that are available to you at this time, and they will come.
So anybody can ask for these upgrades and downloads.
Everybody can ask for these.
That's good to
Yes.
know.
Mm-hmm.
How would somebody ask for the downloads if someone's having issues of downloading and receiving information? How would someone ask for the downloads?
Mm.
Is it so?
This this is fairly easy. It is about intention, and as you speak out to whatever your belief system is, you can ask, is there anything that would benefit me from receiving right now? You could ask it like that. Is there any upgrades, downloads, activations that would benefit me right now? And you can ask it like that. And then just sit quietly and allow. And would you like to do that right now?
Yes, let's have some
Mhm.
fun.
All right. If you are watching, please let yourself do this. Just sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you relax, we ask for any upgrades, activations, DNA downloads, anything that is in the highest and best good for each individual, and whatever it is that they are ready for at this time, to please come in. And if you don't mind, we are going to bring in the shaman and the light language to help with the activation, to clear out any fragmented energy that could be removed at this time to make way for the new energy coming in. Do we have your permission to do this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Kosoton trepe hekaniato secondo ribo triti secondo que yanana que yatatana ni kosorora mahekanatao. And the shaman is asking for everyone to just release all the burdens and the stresses of the day. Everyone has gone through something in their day, in their week, in their month, whatever it might be. And just take in a nice deep breath and release and allow and open up. Open up that heart chakra and be ready for the download to come in. You may feel it coming in at the top of your head, like a little bit of pressure at your head, and just allow for that to move through. And the shaman is shaking up the energy fields from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. And at this time, we would like for you and invite you to visualize a color. Everyone will have probably a different color as we are all in different places in our evolutionary process. So just pick the color in your mind's eye and bring it from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And we're wrapping that energy around and around and around and just bring it through. And this energy is washing away all the fear, all the worry, all the excess energy that is not serving you. And let's just imagine that that goes into your beautiful earth to be transmuted into something wonderful and light. Ti sokonorogo jin chacharomaki tarai ti tarokontoto simi ati ati. And now start at the heart chakra and see the bright light that you are. Allow for that bright light to start its shine. See its twinkle, and then it grows into a brightness. And then it moves in all directions, moving that energy of light through your entire physical being, allowing for it to upgrade the DNA, allowing for it to upgrade the cellular structure of who you are, allowing it to move into the energetic fields of your aura and your life force and your high self. Move that energy through. Feel it pushing out all of the energy in your energy field that is no longer serving you. The toxic energy, the toxic thoughts, the toxic way of being and feeling. That little recorder in your head that tells you you're not good enough, let it go. Let go of the resistance. Let go of the hurt and the sadness and the pain. Let go of the wanting for things to be different. That was a nice shift. Very good. And let go of the limitations. So many limitations. We can feel it as the audience is listening, even though we are not in the same time frame that this is being videotaped. All time is happening at the same time, and we can feel you. We can feel this happening for you. Let go of the limits and allow yourself to shine. And you will experience other people's fears being projected onto you. Release those fears. They are not yours to carry. Release their words. They are not for you to hear. And they are definitely not for you to repeat. Know that you are great. Know that you are the wisdom You are infinite wisdom. And allow yourself to connect to that now as you bring your energy straight up into that higher self. And then bring that energy straight down into the earth energy, the Gaia, the mother. And as you bring in the earth and you bring in the high self, you will feel that grounded, calm, peace, and clarity. You are an infinite being. You are a multidimensional being. It is time for you to create balance with the infinite being that you are, with the energies of the earth, with the high self, with the physical self. And allow for that to expand. And now that you are in this beautiful place of peace, we will ask again, bring in the download, the activation, the upgrade for each and every beautiful being that is listening today. And just allow that to move through your body. And a nice deep breath as you bring that in fully. And we are done.
Interesting. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And were you able to experience the energy shift?
I was feeling a few things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we welcome those few things. And those are things you can do at home on your own. You do not need somebody to guide you through that. This is each and every soul's evolution is a personal journey. And it's a collective journey. And so you can do it as a whole or you can do it as an individual. And it is a beautiful thing to connect in ways like that and bring your energy up and vibrate out of this place of lack and sadness and hurt and pain. And is there any more questions?
Yes, we had a question and it dealt with the loud boom sounds that people are hearing in certain states of Ohio, or north of Ohio, around that region, North Carolina. There's these loud booms going on, and we wanted to know more about what these loud booms are for. Is this man-made? Is this part of the energy, the shift, anything like that?
We are looking. Hold on, please.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are speaking with the Orion Council of Light. We would like to tell you that the loud booms are much like a crop circle in the sense that the vibration of the planet is being adjusted at all times. You are moving into this new energy, as you guys were talking about prior to this recording. The planet is moving into a new energy, a new galactic field. And what we would like to say to you is that these booms, these sounds, these earth shifts, they're all part of the same dynamic of moving this planet into its next phase of its evolution. And we are trying to make it as safe as possible for humankind to acclimate to this as well. These shifts are not easy, nor can they can also be unpleasant. Unpleasant for the earth and unpleasant for those who are living among the earth. And you have all experienced those ways of energy that have been most unpleasant and bringing up a lot of emotional things, much like a lot of you are familiar with when the full moon hits, people can be moody. And so we say to you, this can also happen with these waves of energy. And you guys may be thinking, what is going on with me, or what is going on with my loved one? They are constantly going through this rage or this anger, and it's because it is time to release ourselves from those things. It is time for the planet to release itself from the anger and the fighting and all of this discomfort and fear. And so the only way to release yourself from that is to be willing to let it out. And those who are not conscious or awake or doing their evolutionary work may be finding it a little bit more difficult as they're releasing these energies, and they may seem to be a little less tolerable to be around. But we say, hang in there. Hang in there. You still love them. They're still your family, and you are still one with them. So help them to be in a better place as much as possible. Help raise their vibration. Help raise your own vibration if you are the one experiencing these frequencies, these vibrations, and these upheavals. But yes, the boom. The boom is a vibration that is being sent out. It is happening around the world for many. And there's also a sound frequency. If you are not familiar with that one, look it up. There's some sound frequencies that are going on as well around the planet. We are looking to see if everything that you guys are speaking of is of the highest good, the booming. There are some among you that do not want the evolution of the planet, and as funny as that may sound, it is true. And so there are some things that are going on the planet that are not in assistance to your evolution. We are looking to see if they have been messing with the frequency of the sound and the booming. It would seem that that is all good. So if you are one of those who has experienced the sound frequencies or the booming and even earthquakes and other disasters that are happening, please know that we are doing our best to help you to acclimate to these new energies, these new vibrations, and these shifts within the planet. And know that you can also call on us or whatever spiritual team you work with. We are all here to help in the way that we can. Did that answer your question okay?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. You mentioned the shift. Can you explain that for the people that will be watching this video? Like, the booms are part of this shift, and how does the boom
Yes.
help out with the shift?
Okay. Let's see if this one has enough information to explain that. Mm. We are looking for a clever way to describe this.
Also, so the booms are created from the earth. Is that how the booms are created?
There
Or
are
is it just
multiple things going on with the Earth. So as the Earth is moving into this new energy field, it is creating a shift within the planet. And the planet is making that noise. Yes, correct. The
okay?
planet is making that boom noise, but it is also in, the planet is in a dance right now with the new atmosphere that is being created, the new levels of energy that are coming in. And so as we see it, it is coming from inside out and from outside in, and you are getting kind of a repercussion of both things. Does
That
that
makes
make
sense.
sense? Okay,
For me,
good.
it makes sense.
So it is coming from all around you. So you can understand why your mood might be fluxing a bit with this new energy that's coming in with these sounds, with these color frequencies, with the vibrational frequencies, with the sun codes. There's so much happening right now, and it has been happening for a while. This is not new. It is just getting more intense and more
Mhm.
intense because the time frame for this shift is getting shorter and shorter. And in order for everyone to move through this energy and come out, mm, what's the word we want to say? Come out unscathed, maybe. Come out of this in the highest and best good for you and for your body and mm, for the planetary system itself. We all want to invite you to bring in these frequencies, go through these upgrades and the little bits that they're being given to you so that you are ready when the planet is fully engaged with this new frequency that it is moving into, this new gravitational pull that it is being moved into. There is an upgrade for the planet that is happening right now, and that upgrade is having its beautiful and magnificent residual effect for everyone here that is experiencing it alongside the planet. We are sensing one of the other things we would like to speak about is the collective grid. Are you familiar with the collective grid?
I've heard about it.
Well, a nice visual would be like a like putting a uh, we're looking for words.
Like a net?
Yes, possibly a net around the planet. And this is a beautiful lit up, gorgeous net of consciousness, and everyone is linked to that net. And when you are linked to that net, you are feeding that net with your energy. And this is how we want you to see how the planet is one, how you are one with the planet and with each other. Everybody's connected to this net. Your energy, my energy, their energy, everyone's energy is going into that net. And so when those that are putting the fear into the net, that is infecting, as this one is using that word, infecting. That is not a word we like. That is putting into that net fear. So we ask the light workers if they can consciously put love into the net, into this
Good idea.
grid, to counteract the fear that is going on. It is time to start overpowering this fear. And so many are in the fear right now because they do not understand the energy and the shifts and the things that are going on in their world. Why are these things dropping away? Why did that relationship not work? Things seem to be falling apart, but really what they're doing is just making way for the next best thing to come in. And what seems to be falling away could be a blessing. It will be a blessing. And so if you are experiencing something falling away or crumbling, not working out, a lost job, a lost relationship, a lost income, a lost relative, whatever it might be that's going on, we say to you, breathe and know that you are taken care of and that everything is moving you to the next best thing for you. And as you are on board with that and you step into that vibration of knowing that to be true, there is nothing else that can happen for you. You have to step into the energy of knowing it is true and create that vibration, and that vibration goes before you and creates that reality. And you will soon catch up with that reality. And then you'll start to experience the magic of creation when you step into the knowing and step into the receiving and acceptance of this idea that you are taken care of and being moved into the next beautiful thing for you.
Thank you. That brings up a lot of good points. You mentioned that the shift is getting shorter and shorter. Is there any particular? I know the time frame gets pushed around because certain things have to fall into place and certain energies have to be lowered. But is there a certain main shift that's coming up?
There is a bigger energy surge that is coming. Let's see if we can give you a time frame for that.
You read my mind.
I read this one's mine too. She wants to know. What we are feeling or sensing with this is that you will experience a stronger wave of energy coming through around your summertime, maybe late summer, August, September is what we are feeling at this moment where this wave will come in, and we say to you, do your work, clear your energy, let go of those old wounds, and do whatever it is you do to clear that energy out, because when this wave comes in, it is going to be magnificent, and you will think that you have stepped into Disneyland
Hmm.
on a good day with no lines.
That's
hmm And
a
this will be a
blessing right there.
nice ride, but if you're not doing your work, you may step into Disneyland on a very crowded day. That would not be as fun. So, do your work, move the energy, open up for this beautiful wave of energy that's coming to you, and it will raise you up even more, even higher. Often we hear you guys talking of the 5D Earth or the new Earth, and we say, yes, it's true and it's available to you. You raise your vibration, and you will start to discover that everything around you is beautiful and wonderful and magical. And even on a bad day, you can find things to get excited about. And it is true. This one has had that happen where she has had a very bad day and she can make magic out of it. And we're telling you it can happen. You just keep your mind focused on the things that you would like to achieve and the things that you desire, and they will happen.
Um, would there how how does one raise their vibration? You mentioned to raise your vibration. If someone's watching this
Mm,
video, how would someone go about doing that to raise their vibration? Is that a way of thinking?
it is a way of thinking. It is a way of being. One of the things that is a good way to raise the vibration of the individual is through music, through sound, through humor. All of
Mm.
these things that you do that make you feel good will raise your vibration. So for each person, this could be a different journey. Find a song that makes you happy, something that makes you want to dance. When you move your body and you move it to dancing, there is something about that movement that will raise your vibration up, and it will take you out of that stuck feeling, that dread, and it will move you into something lighter. And when you can move out of the dread and out of stuck, then you can move into creativity, and you can move into that space where answers can start flowing in and clarity can move in. And it is a wonderful thing to have happen. And we do understand that there are things in life that can yank you right back down into that place. And we say to you, this is a new habit we want you to form. When you feel yourself go there, find the things that make you happy. Go
Hmm.
do them. Music, singing, playing. If you play an instrument, play your instrument. Meditate. Find a friend that makes you laugh and go do something with them and laugh. Get out of your norm. Get out of your place of stagnant. Go out in nature and walk. That is a beautiful way to shift your energy. Talk to the trees. Hug a tree. The trees have beautiful energy and they love to help. So hug a tree. Get out in nature. If it is a time of year where you can get out and put your bare feet in the sand or the dirt, go connect with the earth. The earth loves you so much.
Mm.
The earth wants you to connect with her. It's a beautiful energy and it is very nurturing, very motherly. And it is alive and it wants you to love it, and it wants to give you love. So connect with the earth, connect with nature. That is a very good way to raise your vibration. Call in the fairies. The fairies are very funny. They would love to give you a bad time and distract you and cheer you up. Mm-hmm.
How does one go about calling in the fairies?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good question.
Well, not everybody connects with the fairies, but those who are listening that connect with the fairies, they know how to call them in. If you would like to connect with the fairies, just sit quietly. And if you can be outside in nature, and we understand this is winter, if you can be outside in nature, then go outside and sit somewhere near a tree, near a garden, in the grass, wherever you feel pulled to sit. And you may even stand with your eyes closed and say, "Where would you like me to be?" And you'll feel pulled in a certain direction. You may even, if you are surrounded by trees, you may even see the portal into the fairy world amongst the trees. And if you do, go near that. And if you can enter that space, go in and sit amongst the fairy realm and call them in and just sit and allow them to lift your energy and just be lighthearted and childlike, and they will come in and be all around you. They are very funny. They like to pick on us. Mhm.
One more thing. The shift that's the energy wave that's going to happen probably in the summer, August timeframe. Is that something that people will be able to see, or is it just something that people are going to be able to feel?
That is a good question. Hmm. If you have moved your energy enough into a high enough vibration, you will be able to see something different amongst the sky. Just like I was saying, the color blue
Mm-hmm.
is a little different than it used to be. You might start noticing the colors shifting again. We will say that you would have to be very tuned into this and be observant, be mindful, and you will see the shift in a physical sense that way. But most will just feel it in an energetic way, in a frequency, and they will start noticing their behavior changing a little. Maybe they're noticing that they're more relaxed than they used to be. Whatever their each individual, again, is it is a fingerprint, and each person is on their own journey and will experience this differently.
Mm-hmm.
hmm But yes, the awareness, and whatever level you're in with the awareness, you will feel something. Everyone will feel something. Whether or not they see it with the physical eye will depend on where they're at on the journey.
I understand. I understand. Is there any other topics or messages to talk about?
Hmm.
Any messages for this collective on YouTube by any chance?
You are now speaking to the mantis. And the mantis would like to say our favorite way to communicate is telepathically, which is much how we are communicating right now through this being. Mhm. And we would like you to invite everyone who is interested in having this kind of communication. It is easy enough. You open your mind. As you raise that vibration, you gain access to more and more information, more and more connection. And so we say to you that this can be offered to you as well. You can bring in information just like this one is. Mhm. You just can ask for that to be opened up for you and be ready to do a little work to help yourself get to the space where you can bring this in. Mhm. And this is how that works. It comes in telepathically. And you can do automatic writing, or you can type things out, or you can just speak the message as this one is, or you can just hear it in your mind. There are many ways for you to bring information into this reality through your higher selves. Again, you are multidimensional beings. Don't limit yourself to this world. You have access to so much more. So
Mm-hmm.
allow yourself to expand in that way and start to connect. First, you can connect with your higher self. Then you can connect even beyond that and ask for even more connections. Ask to be taken on a journey in your sleep. There are so many things that you can do in your sleep, and ask that you can remember it. Not many do remember, but you may remember that you've been on a journey, and that may be enough for you to help you connect in the conscious levels. The trick is to bring that conscious mind into a place of peace and calm where you can reach higher with that super conscious or higher self and move into reaching more of the galactic councils, your angels, your guides, your spirit council. You have so much access. We are excited that people are ready to start using that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. When you watch this in 10 years, you'll be like, oh, we had no idea. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How about any big changes in 5 years?
Mm. Changes. What we see for you is you are still going through a lot of the deconstruction
Mm-hmm.
to make room for the reconstruction. Hmm. It does not have to be a hard time. I know a lot of people are struggling with this deconstruction of the world as it is as we know it. As you raise that vibration, you will move through this deconstruction time much easier, much quicker. And then you will move into a much more peaceful time. Around 2024, you will see it will start getting easier before then. By 2024, you will see an extreme difference between what you are looking at today and what you see in 5 years.
I understand. You part of the mantis being the mantis race, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Um, are you located in the outer perimeter of the quarantine zone that I've heard about on the ships? I heard there's mantis beings on the ships.
We are not sure we understand the question.
I was just wondering if where you was located, if you was on the ships that are outside Earth's
Mm.
quarantine zone.
The ships that are helping to guard and protect, is that what you're asking?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or if
Yes,
you're somewhere else.
we are among many that are surrounding you at this time to keep those who are not in the highest of best interest at bay and working at moving this energy. There is so much energy coming into the planet. We are showing it to this one like a big fireball coming in at the planet, and we are part of what is creating a shield to filter that
Mm-hmm.
in waves that can be tolerated and handled at this time. So, yes, we are a part of that collective of beings that is here to support and help this next phase of evolution. We
Okay.
all count on it. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you would like to discuss?
We will leave you with this thought of focus on you right now. When you bring in your desires, your happiness, and
Mm-hmm.
focus on you, you will shift all of those around you. No more being the martyr. Work on you. Work on your happiness. Work on your joy. And then expand that out. You doing that will put joy in your energy field. And when you are near another person and your energy fields touch, you will spread that vibration of joy to them. And that is a big ripple effect that we say is so exciting. We would like to see more of that. And so we ask you to find that joy. Find that joy, raise that vibration. And in doing so, you have raised the vibration of those around you. It is inevitable. So even though you may think it is selfish to find your joy, it is actually helping the planet in ways you could not even imagine. Find your joy. Move the energy.
I like that message.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good message.
Yes. You have been taught to think about everyone else before yourself, and everyone on the planet does that, and then nobody works on themselves and they don't have their joy. So we say do it the other way, and then everyone has their joy. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for the messages. and the information that you provided.
Thank you for bringing us in today. We have enjoyed this communication.
Thank you.
Okay, I had mantis claws. That was awesome.
Hey, I didn't ask for the mantis.
No, I
That was
like the
cool.
mantis. That's not the first time I've experienced the mantis. They can be a little bit more serious, but they're very excited about what's going on here. I think they're more scientific, I would
Yes,
guess.
yes.
And so they're kind of excited about that piece and looking how the energy is moving and doing its thing. So no. I just the part that I found funny is I feel like I'm doing this. Like the little mantis head moving around. It's checking it all out.
Nice, nice. Well,
Anyway,
so I'm assuming you had a physical body when you was,
the mantis.
yeah, as the mantis, or as the
hmm
mantis was coming through. Okay. Before I
Uh,
let you go, they said they were sending you images, like they were showing you something, the energy wave.
oh my gosh, the fireball. So here's our little planet, and there was this huge fireball that was probably 2 or 3 times the size of our planet coming. They were showing it to me like this is what the wave of energy looks like, and then they were creating the shield, and it was like a filter, and so it would hit that filter and either go off to the sides, and then some of it would come through. But if we got hit with that energy, yeah, toodles, there would be
See,
nothing.
see you next go around.
Yeah. See you on the next planet because we ain't getting over this one.
Wow.
So,
So when they said fireball, it really is a fireball, like from the sun, that kind of like a solar flare,
I think it was more in reference to
just a
this amount
wave.
of energy that we're like the Earth is moving through. I don't know if it's so much that's coming at us or we're
Okay.
both coming at each other. Like this energy is coming this way and we're coming that way or something. But it was being shielded so that we didn't get it full force.
Got
So, yeah,
it. Interesting.
yeah. So I understand now why I've been sleepy a lot. That's a lot of energy coming in and moving through us. So if people are experiencing being tired or whatever, take a nap. You're taking on a lot. So yeah, there's a lot of energy coming in. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
It was a great video. So I don't know if you heard everything and was able to sense everything, but I think we touched on a lot of interesting subjects.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was good. And you know, right now in this moment, yeah, I can recall probably most of it. It's
Hmm.
tomorrow I'll be like, what? I said what? No.
Nice,
So, yeah,
nice.
it'll fade and then I'll have to listen to it to see what was said.
That's why
But
we record them.
yeah, exactly. So hopefully that was beneficial to anyone listening and
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
I think so. Um,
yeah.
Part of like how to raise your vibration, ascension, talked about the
We
shift.
got light language in there that came in.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shaman.
Yeah. The shaman was it was interesting because I kept seeing listeners that, obviously we're pre-recording this, so I
Hmm.
wouldn't know who they are, and yet I'm seeing them and they're working on them.
That's nice. That's
So if you
cool.
guys are listening to this, they're working on you. They're they being the light beings, they're very benevolent, beautiful beings, and they want to help you move that energy so that you can step into a higher, better vibration. Get your bliss, baby.
Nice,
So
nice.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, they were showing me how they were already working with like in the future,
Right,
I think
right.
whatever, whoever, whenever, even if it's 2 years down the road someone finds this video, they're gonna get worked
Absolutely.
on. So yeah, very cool.
That's cool. That is cool. That is
hmm
interesting. That you was able to see them like that.
Yeah. So it was fun. That was a
All right.
good
Is
little
that
show.
it? Or
That's
you
it.
had anything else?
Nope.
Anything else you was seeing?
Yeah, I think that's it. And I'm late
Okay.
late for the next thing, so I guess I better go.
Perfect,
But
perfect.
thank you.
Let's do this again if you can.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, guys. We'll do it again and maybe we'll see what else comes in or who else wants to join the party.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Take care.
Well, thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe. There's going to be more videos like this in the future, so please subscribe. Please press the like button and comment below. If you have any questions to go along with this video, I can try to set something up in the future to go over some of these questions or even topics. So please hit the subscribe button. There's going to be more videos like this in the future. I want to get this collective of different channelers, QHHT workers, higher self sessions coming through and get a lot of this stuff on the video. Also, if you're a channeler or a QHHT worker and you want to have a collaboration with me, please send me a message at jason@jasonballay.com, or you can go to quantumresearchenlightenment.com and you can fill out the contact form there. So if you do any type of channeling, I have any kind of information that you want to discuss, please send me a message and we'll